Okay, this is the June garden tour, but it's July 1st. I meant to do this yesterday. I really did. But today's July 1st. We're gonna go feed the chickens. I foraged rhubarb from Lori's yard to make rhubarb apple bread, rhubarb strawberry bread, and they're gonna get the leftovers. The chickies! Hi guys, how's it going today? Hey, I have got... Where are you going? Chicken escaping at the snacks are over here. You're gonna want to come back over here. Look at, Mama brought you snacks. Here you go. You guys lay eggs in weird places today? Hi, Eleanor. They've been laying their eggs all the way under here, all the way back in that corner. That's why I had to put this stick there. I thought to break them from it. But that just probably means they're gonna lay them somewhere else. What's up? Eleanor? Are you camera shy? I got it. All right, I'll leave you alone now. Come eat rhubarb. Okay, we're gonna start over here today in the backyard with this poor sad guy. I've rescued him from my mother. My aunt says it is supposed to be a ball boxwood tree. I'm gonna save it. You wait and see. Back here, I've just got, ooh, look at the basil going. It's getting hot. Basil likes it. Just some flowers. It is like 90 degrees out right now, so there are a lot of flowers that are not super happy. But these guys are cute. Look at, these are the Marguerite camomiles. Aren't those pretty? Sit still. Oh yeah, she's pretty. She's blooming a lot too. I think I'm gonna like her. Look at my lemon tree. My lemon tree is super happy. It's getting great leaves. This one curly one. But no flowers. Oh, but look right there. This guy, that's a snapdragon. He's volunteering. I got these buckets here with some fuchsia. Isn't she pretty? I've never tried them in buckets before. I've had hanging plants. Got some parsley and some sweet potatoes. These sweet potatoes are way bigger. I don't know why. I don't know if there's more green in that one and less green in that one, so that will have more potatoes and this will have less. I don't really know how it's going to work. We'll find out. This tower, which was supposed to be my strawberry tower, but turned into a bean tower, it has suffered a lot. I don't really know what's going to happen with these. It does look like it's trying to flower. It got a whole bunch of sun damage when it got really hot really fast. It should be okay. It should be okay. I also have gotten like some calendula in here, so it'll be pretty no matter what it is. Over here, I got the bachelor buttons. Cornflower, I think they're commonly called. I've got a lot of blue in here. But I also have this really pretty red color. You can kind of see a couple of them. And then there's some white ones. Red, white, and blue. I think they're super pretty. Sorry, fly just landed on me. And these bloom like crazy. I love them. They're just in this corner. Back row is paste tomatoes. And they are doing marvelous. Look at those trusses. This guy, not so much. But the end guy doing great. Those are San Marzanos. These guys are striped Roman. They got that pretty striping on them. There's some Romas right here. Those are Romas in there. Right in the middle, I got all my flowers, snapdragons. This pretty guy's a Gaillardia or blanket flower. I did plant a dahlia way down here. It's right there. See the leaves? I'm gonna have to move it. It's gonna get killed. It's not gonna get enough sun. Back in there, I've got more paste tomatoes. Look at all these guys. Oh, they're Amish paste and Betalux. And then these ones are new to me. Look, they're pear-shaped. They're called Italian pears. That's how they're supposed to be. So those are all new. Hi! These guys are really annoyed that I'm out here not giving them more treats. I just gave you a whole bunch of rhubarb. You're so needy. I got sunflowers growing here and a hollyhock. My tromboncino squash is teeny back there. I'm a little nervous, but its cousin right here, the center cut squash, is getting nice and big. So that should take over the chicken coop. Some volunteer snapdragons. That's sage that is very persistent because Eleanor gets up there and mows on it. So I'm just leaving it for her. I got mint here. I got some hyssop down here. Some oregano. Some more spearmint. And some really sad cornflowers that really need to be watered in. Okay, so that's that collection around the chicken coop. On the bottom here, so those are all tomatoes on top. On the bottom, there's that center cut squash. My garlic's about ready to come out. I'm probably gonna pull this maybe tomorrow. I might pull it tomorrow if I have time. It's 4th of July weekend, so maybe not. I have all this nasturtium in the front this year. Isn't that pretty? These are all edible. You can put it in salads. Nasturtium's like a peppery kind of flavor. It's also a really good trap crop to keep bugs and stuff away from your crops. So behind it, I have all of my peppers. And they are going to have flowers. Look at those guys. Look at them. There's tons and tons of flowers. I saw actual peppers on some. I don't know where. We'll find them. I got my green onions. Some of them from last year are flowering, and I got their heads in there. I got some begonias that are doing terrible. I don't know. Oh, look, there's baby peppers. Can you see them? There's some. Ooh, here's some more that are bigger even. There they are. And then some more nasturtium. So that's this side. Chicken coop. Head back here. I've not planted anything in the cracks yet. It's been so hot, I'm just afraid it's gonna wither and die. Here's my back wall. I have got beans growing up here. I've got the neighbor's ivy growing back here. More beans. And this is a squash of some sort. And I honestly don't remember if it's a pumpkin or a winter squash. There's another one right there. Some beans going up. Some zinnias. I guess we'll find out together. Okay, this stuff on this side, that's the compost pile in the back. And then I just got a couple of pots here. And this crazy, look at, that is a bean growing in the sand that a chipmunk must have, squirrel, whatever. And look, I got some watermelon just growing. I'm leaving it there. I hope he grows. I got a yarrow plant right here. I've got some cosmos right here, which I need to deadhead. I got marigolds back there. There's some kind of marigold seed I got in a seed swap called a monster marigold. These down here are chamomile. They're called Zloty lawn. And these are called dwarf twinkle phlox. That's cool. Down here, I have some catnip. And I've got garlic chives. Can you see the couple little chives? All my chive are kind of not very big, so I'm planting some new chive this year. Rosemary. Calendula. These begonias look a little bit better. They need to be cleaned up though. These were these really cute asters that might look just like that barely came up. So I'm not really sure what's going there. These cosmos, love it here apparently. Oh, I'm making a shadow. They got huge and bushy. Those are my coneflowers, and I got a tomato back there. And apparently I have bees going into here. That ain't great. That's a birdhouse, not a bee house. This big collection down here is fun. This big giant leaf is another one of those center cut squash. And then, hi, this is more nasturtium, but it's a climbing kind. So I'm kind of trying to train it up. I also, you can see over there, I got some beans going up. Because on this side, I got 3 rows of stuff. In the front, all that red is lettuce. Behind it are all beans that said bush beans. Now, I don't know about you, but this does not look like a bush bean. And they're all going back, attacking my tomatoes. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. And then I have my tomatoes back here. And I've got some tomatoes. These are my big slicer ones. That's probably the biggest one back here. But I got a couple more. They're all starting to set fruit. This crazy weird fluctuation in temps is getting kind of, it's just an odd year in the garden, I guess. I've got all those little patches of little stuff right here are carrots sown in between there. Oh, and look, I do have bean flowers. Hey, pretty bean flowers. So that's good. Like, this guy's as tall as me almost. He's huge. Which kind is that? Let's find out. That's a pink Berkeley tie-dye. She's big. She's almost a tomato tree. And then over here are the calendula. Okay, listen. This thing has gotten nuts. This is all self-sown. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. This is coriander, which is cilantro, if you did not know. Once it goes to seed, it forms the little balls like this. That is coriander. So once it does this, you can't really pick it for cilantro anymore. You let these kind of dry up, and that's coriander. And then I've got hyssop back here again, and salvia. These guys all sowed themselves, as did all of this calendula. I did plant some zinnias back here, some beans, and there are melons back here. That's a Kajari melon. That's a Kajari melon. Whether they ever take off or not, I don't know if it's going to happen because of all of these flowers. This giant sunflower that has self-seeded itself. Look, it's got a head on it. The squirrels have been eating my sunflower heads this year, so I'm not certain I'm going to get them. I got all these pretty cosmos back here. I did put those ones back here, and I cannot remember their name for the life of me. So we'll have to wait and see. There's also more melons back there, but like I said, I don't know if you're ever going to see them. So pretty. They're over here too, look, there and there. And then I did sow them all along the edge here. Hey, Bella. This is the last part of the backyard, and it's what was my salad bed and what is now kind of a mismatch of things. I have alpine strawberries in some of these holes. Some of these holes have nothing, which is a shame. I've got some calendula coming up. I've got some amaranth coming up. It's my first year growing amaranth. Got some old peas, but look at, aren't those pretty? They're a snow pea. And then I got celery. Now look at this. This is my first year growing celery. You see it? It's gonna be cool. One back there is actually really big. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, she's so pretty. All right, so I got some celery growing. I planted more peas here. They're not gonna come up. I mean, they came up and the birds kind of munched them. I'm gonna pull those and give them to the chickens tomorrow because I just gave them a whole bunch of stuff. These are carrots, and look at this. Let me find a good one. I bet you this is a good one. I just picked one for Brett. Dun, dun, dun. I may have to plant some more. We'll see. Maybe I can't get it. Maybe it is. Oh, there it is. Look at that sucker. Ah! All right, so I can pull carrots. So I might, and then this is where all the lettuce was that I pulled that had aphids. So I might pull all that out, harvest the carrots, feed those peas to the chickens. I'm leaving my celery alone. I'm leaving the peas that are working. And I might replant this whole thing with something else. In fact, I'm definitely going to do that. I just don't know how fast. Over on the driveway side, I have got a center cut squash going here. Oh, it's got a big blossom. Oh, look at there's a baby squash. Hi, baby squash. I'm hoping that grows right on up over top of the sheds. We'll see. We'll see. These are all zinnias, and they have cucumbers behind them. This cucumber's nice and big. That one looks pretty good. Lori has way better cucumbers than I do over at my brother's house. More cucumbers. And then these ones have some other kind of flowers, some kind of asters with beans behind them. Asters and beans. And they are tall. And then this is a ground cherry. Now, I have never grown ground cherries, but look at, do you see them? They look like little tomatillos. And when they fall on the ground, oh, there's a good look at one. When they fall on the ground, they're ready. Don't eat them now, they're poisonous. Okay? Over here, I have another one. This one is getting way less sun, but it's still making little guys. It's interesting. Huh, we'll see. Okay, driveway side. It's so less impressive on my phone than it is in person. These are dahlias. And here is my collection of beans and cucumbers. So I've got cucumber flowers, but no baby cucumbers. The beans are starting to go up and climb. I'm gonna water all this tonight after the sun goes down a little bit. All right, that's a sunflower. I think I put Velvet Queen sunflowers over here. Hello, pretty zinnia. And then look at these little teeny tiny delicate snapdragons. Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so pretty. And then up here, poppies that are all pretty much done. Same thing over here. I'm letting the heads go and dry out so I can save seed. I'll just seed in there when I'm done. And then this is where I had my my only peas that worked. You can see all the brown spots are just brown pea vines. I got a couple peas producing on the top still. So in the next week I'll pull them all out, and then I'll leave just tomatoes here. Look at that. Do you see that? That is the first ripe tomato of 2022 on the June garden video, which is actually July 1st. Look at that. That is a sun gold. All right, I'm gonna leave it there for a minute because we got more to see. And then my hanging baskets, listen, these trailing geraniums that I grew from seed are so beautiful. I love them. I'm 100% paying the big money for them again. It's happening. Okay. Over here, now, these look very sad. And you may think they need water, but they don't. It's just so hot that the plant preserves itself and pulls the water away from these and then puts it back out when it's not so hot. Now, I will water them tonight because tonight's watering night, but not because of how they look, just because it's time to. These are all summer squash. And look at this. Hey, little baby. That's a slick pick. That's a good one. That's a hybrid one. They come full faster than some of these other ones. Whoa, this one looks like it's got a lot of action going on. That's a Cocazelle. This one's got a lot of action too. So does this guy over here. This is an heirloom one called Ortolana. All right. So we're going to have summer squash soon. I also got a couple in the buckets down here. They are a bigger plant than the ones up here, but they don't have as much flower and bud action going. Oh, I lied. This Peter Pan one does. This is a Peter Pan scalloped squash. Nice. I like it. Look at my succulents are blooming. I got one over here that is too. Okay, chicken head blooms. I didn't know this until last year. Isn't that funny? All right, over here, look at this crate. This is a tomato from over here. These tomatoes, it is July 1st, June 30th garden tour. Look at that tomato plant is up and falling over. I'm gonna have to tie it up. I wonder how high I can get it. These are super sweets and black cherries. They're all still green. Yeah, they're doing just fine. Those are just some flowers underneath there. This is the bed of ridiculousness. Oh, that's my rockin' neighbor. There's some cosmos I got. They're called Sonata White. I was gonna deadhead that. Jeez, it's tough. These are some cabbages. Look at how many bugs have ate these cabbages already. Look, you can see all the, I don't know if you can see, but I can see all the bugs inside there. These are probably all gonna go to the chickens. I've got some sunflowers that are coming up. That sunflower was eaten by something. This is a whole bunch of weed junk, but I was trying to grow kale. So I'm gonna have to probably pull all this out except for the sunflowers and the cosmos. I got some cosmos down here and some dianthus. Those can live. The rest of it has to go. And I don't know what I'm gonna put in there yet. We'll see. Down here is a giant mess. Oh, hostas and or grass and or weed and or iris. This whole area right in here is my fall project if I don't get to it. I want to get rid of any grass in here and put hostas and stuff in here and landscape it all the way up to this log right here. Because it's technically lawn right now, but all it does is make weed pressure. So I'm going to cut the lawn off right here and do that part next. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. From the house. Look how pretty these are. These hydrangeas. I don't know if you remember, but last month they were almost dead over on the other side. They had too much sun. They like it up here where it's a little shadier. Went and bought a plant of impatiens to stick up here. They're looking really pretty. Front porch. I don't know if you can really see, but we got impatiens and those trailing geraniums up there. And then up in the flower boxes, they had impatiens too. Isn't it pretty? All right, let's go this way first. Here's a weed that I left so long that it has flowered. I don't know what it is. My honeysuckle is looking rough. I'm not exactly sure what to do about this. If you know, tell me. Should I just cut it all back now? I don't know. It's sustained a lot of aphid damage. But they're gone now. The ladybugs ate the aphids. I'm just not really sure what to do with it now. I'm going to plant some stuff in here. And I might trim that back. We'll see. All right, let's go back over by the porch. Look how lovely she is. That's my clematis. Look at those double blooms. Man, I really don't know. It's just so pretty. All right, so she is in this corner, growing up there. I don't know if she'll get any taller or not now that she's blooming. But back there along the ground, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 8 cucumber plants and then some beans. So they'll happily grow up that trellis together this year. Over here around the corner is this beautiful mess. It's so funny to me, like on camera this looks like nothing, but like if you get up there's just so much stuff in it. Ugh. All right, I got snapdragons back here. There's some more there, some yarrow. I don't know the name of this flower. Every video I'm going to say, this is the flower Kay gave me. That's all I know. Oh, my phone's getting hot, it's mad at me. Okay, back there, slicer tomatoes. I got some chive and some thyme, some dill. I got a stray bean. Look at this guy right here. He is supposed to be over here. This is my bean tower this year. My dad. Look at this guy. You, go home. I'll have to fix him later. Some amaranth. Look at these guys. Aren't those beautiful? They're coreopsis. They're called Incredible Swirl. These are more coreopsis too. These are something to do with the day or the sun. I don't remember the name of them. And then I got these beautiful snapdragons and flowering sedum. Moving this way, I've got some more sedum blooming. Some more chicks and hens. This is dianthus. I need to come in and deadhead that guy. Got all my lilies starting to bloom. Some zinnia back here. It's geranium. And then these are irises that are done for the year, and all that back there is phlox. In front, this is all oregano. This is kind of where I'm trying to look at these bushes. I don't know if you can look at these crazy bushes. I think I got to come in and clean those up. More sedums down here. Oh, that's a really pretty dianthus color. Look at that red. Oh, she's pretty. Super pretty. And then back here, I have some lavender. My daisies have popped. And that sad thing back there is my rose bush that is going to be okay. And this is my giant weeding nightmare. From here on, I have not weeded since we came back from vacation, so you're just going to have to give me a little grace. Also, the air conditioner might be loud. These, this is parsley. This is, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. This is a giant parsley plant. I don't know how it got in here. They're all supposed to be these. They're delphiniums, but that is definitely parsley. Look at all the grass in here. That's more parsley. Good, I need a lot of parsley. I've got lupins down here that bloomed already this year. There's some calendula that I planted on purpose, and some oregano, and this sunflower, which has decided just to grow here next to the sidewalk, and I'm letting it. Back there, giant meso, I don't even know, weeds. I gotta replant that. Back behind these ones though, those are zinnias, and there's some cucamelons back in that bucket to go up the ladder. And then back over here, I got beans that are gonna grow there. Those are Tithonia, which is Mexican sunflower. And this is my new Polish spirit, clematis, zinnias, some more phlox, dahlias, and this is lobelia. I did a bunch of it, but this is the only one that really took. And then I got these celotias. Something needs to go there. That's a hole. And all these snaps down here. Self-sowed. Look at this one, sowed in the cement. Hey, buddy. And it's going to bloom out of the damn cement. Okay, one sad thing for me this year. I did not make a giant sunflower wall. I wanted to just do coneflowers and zinnias. And I think I'm regretting it now. I kind of miss them already. But I've got tons and tons and tons of coneflowers. I planted a tromboncino squash here. We'll see what that does. Look at all the buds. I have got, there's zinnias, volunteer sunflowers. This guy's a volunteer. Totally leaving them. That one needs to come out. Here's my first one. This is my first open one. And uh-oh, I just chased a bee away. Hang on. Oh, there he is. These little green bees love my echinacea. Coneflower and echinacea, same thing. So it goes all the way down here. And then where they kind of stop, it's right about here. And I've got zinnia planted. And then this echinacea plant is growing out of the ground, out of the cement. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I count 15 flowers on this plant that is grown from the sidewalk. Just batshit crazy. More zinnias. And then I planted another tromboncino to go up here. Okay, here's the in-ground garden, which remember, I have not weeded. These are Fantasia sunflowers. They're a bush sunflower. And this whole back row is peppers. Look at that guy. Do you see him? Oh, This whole row back here is peppers. They're getting overtaken by this. This is bush beans, and those are butter beans. So they're yellow beans. Busha, I'm still growing your beans. Oh, and I see a flower. Look at here. They purple flower. Isn't that pretty? So those are starting to flower, so I should be getting some soon. I've got some spaghetti squash plants. 2 of them. I have giant onions that have overwintered. Oh, look at this guy. Look at summer squash. These are my summer squash out here. They're all doing really good. Behind them, I have got melons, which are going slower. Minnesota midget melons, but I love them. Zinnias. This looks like a watermelon that I did not plant. All right. This looks like a melon. Huh. So does that. I don't know why one's growing so crazy and one's not. Look at them all. Those are all melons. Back here again with the peppers. These are all called dwarf sunspot sunflowers. They're supposed to only get that high and make a sunflower head. I'm so interested. Oh, hey, baby pepper. All right, more peppers all the way down. Zinnias and peppers. Peppers. What's over here? Yeah, I almost fell. Don't be afraid. This is a winter squash. It's supposed to be some kind of bush squash, like a bush, like a bush honey bush honey nut, maybe. I don't remember. Look at the grass I'm growing. Isn't it beautiful? That's a watermelon I did plant. The one over there looks way better. Zinnias. These are beets. I got a couple rows of beets in here. And then over here, I've got another row of a different kind of bean. These ones are a little bit further behind. My camera keeps yelling at me that it's too hot. Some nasturtiums and osteospermum. Look at that. I planted that. I'm not gonna lie. I bought it. It's where my watermelons are supposed to live. Again, they look nice and small. And then over here is my garlic, which is gonna come up this week. And I've got this sad looking North Georgia candy roasters, which may or may not work out. All right, that's it. I'm gonna stop now because my camera keeps yelling. Ooh. That's it for the official June/July 1st garden video.